part of the right-wing floundering. Where will they go? What is the playbook when they can't figure out, like, when they realize, like, wait a second, this whole vaccine thing and the papers, that's not going to work. And now Marjorie Taylor Greene has made it toxic. What can we talk about that will motivate our base? Tucker Carlson has stumbled on it again.
What President Biden did over the weekend is give all the Haitian illegal immigrants who came since the earthquake 10, 11 years ago work permits, this amnesty light, if you will.
Pause it for one second. I don't agree with the formulation of illegal immigrants for anybody. But people who are here under the TPS, the temporary protected status, are literally legal immigrants. There is a law that allows them to stay here that was passed decades ago, like in the 90s. The law exists. They are, the law calls for the administration to make assessments periodically, every 18 months, as to their situation. They are legal. So when he says allows Haitian illegal immigrants here, he's just lying even by their own terms. But start from the beginning. Sorry.
10, 11 years ago, work permits,
start
this
from the beginning.
amnesty
Start
light
from the beginning. Yeah.
ends up being. What President Biden did over the weekend is give all the Haitian illegal immigrants who came since the earthquake 10, 11 years ago work permits, this amnesty light, if you will. And the justification has no relation to the law. They said, well, there's economic problems there and there's political instability. I mean, how does that describes half the world, quite frankly. There's no rationale for this. There's no legal basis for it. And yet, they're going to get away with it because nobody has any standing to bring a lawsuit to stop it.
I mean, Pause it. Why does nobody have any standing? Okay, well, I understand. Like, it's because it's legal. It's because it's legal.
And no one is being hurt. That's the thing. Right. There is no one is being hurt. We should say also that the Center for Immigration Studies is half a step away from just being a full-on hate group. But let's continue. Maybe not.
Bring a lawsuit to stop it.
I mean, Haiti, whatever its merits, has been poor and volatile for 200 years. So this is not a new development. That's insane. I mean, they're trying to change the population of the United States. And they hate it when you say that because it's true, but that's exactly what they're doing. Is anyone pushing back at all, at any level?
Well, not really. I mean, at the state level, the Texas State Attorney General, Arizona Attorney General are filing some lawsuits. There's a limit to what Republicans in Congress can do because they're in the minority in both houses. They can, if the filibuster is still in place, they can at least try to stop some bad things. But, there's a limit to what can be done until there's another election, assuming people are, in fact, dissatisfied with this. And the public opinion polling does suggest that while most voters are basically okay with President Biden, he's got the sort of affable, grandfatherly image, the one place where he is underwater in public opinion, his big vulnerability, is immigration. And I'm not sure he has the flexibility to do something about it and respond to that.
Yeah, I don't think they care. I mean, you change the population, you change the country, you make your party stronger, you turn into a one-party state. At that point, it doesn't matter what people think. And that is, of course, exactly what they're trying to do. Mark Krikorian, I appreciate.
Do you think, let me just say this, do you think that Tucker sits around the office and goes like, ooh, we had a dip in our ratings. I need to get something back where they will not replace us. How can I get back on that thing? Oh, well, there's almost 150,000 Haitians in the country. Yeah, don't do the math on this in terms of what that represents in our population. They've been here for over a decade. Okay, yeah, we can shoehorn this.
Of course.
150,000 people in a country of 300 million who have been here for 10 years. They're trying to change the population. They're trying to change the population. Remember, every 18 months, it's a permit to be here. You can't vote. Permit to be here.
They make it sound like you can vote.
What?
They make it sound like you can vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is there because there was a massive earthquake in the poorest country in the world. You saw the pictures of the shanties. And I mean, look how long it took when we have natural disasters in this country. How long it.
And he's gone.
Oh, I thought that. I'm so confused.
Let's wait a little bit. Sam's Wi-Fi
we actually lost it.
ducking out. Yeah.
The thing that infuriates me the most about this is obviously you should just have a segment called "The Quiet Thing Out Loud" for these people. But it's not when they're like Joe Biden is not popular on immigration. He's not going to. Tucker Carlson is not going to win over the left. The left like immigration movement. That's generalizing, but I'm saying that for a reason because Haiti, I guess, is included in that now. He's not going to win that over. So he's speaking broadly, not understanding that like he's trying to include the left that's been challenging Joe Biden and the Obama administration on their deportation policies and what's happening at the border and like looping in Haiti like that.
Yeah. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why he's looping in Haiti in particular. But I'm going to read some IMs while we try to get Sam back here. So Ryan Cole says, at what point does Tucker stop pretending and just grow the Hitler mustache? I mean, he's barely pretending, honestly, at this point. Sam's butt joint says, looking forward to the much anticipated follow-up to Blame the Electorate called Blame the Protesters How the Activist Left Has Failed the Democratic Party. And we've got our friend Samuel back. Hello.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on here.
Just as you were complaining about the country and how we recuperate after destruction,
it takes so long.
I expected it here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it takes so long for, us to recover in this country. The idea that there's 150, 160, 170,000 Haitians in this country who don't have the ability to go back. I mean, first off, I say we give them citizenship. They've been here for 10 years. They have created lives for themselves here. It's the only humane thing to do. But according to Tucker, this will replace us. It's almost as if Tucker's saying they will not replace us. It's almost like a theory he has, like a replacement theory.
Who's us, by the way? Are we included in that?
Well, I think if we
I'm very curious because if they block all, who's next?
Right.
I would love to ask Tucker about this theory. Who's us?
It really is stunning how naked that is. How naked that is by Tucker Carlson there.
Also, I like the point Dean Spade made earlier about natural disasters, as we call them, and actually the effects of them not being natural. Like, for instance, Haiti would have been able to respond to some of these things a lot better if it hadn't been underdeveloped by major Western powers and like put under debt peonage for centuries.
Yep.
Don't worry, Bill Clinton's foundation will save it.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
You remember their big scandal there, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right, let's